Thank you.
Hi, Miss Watson.
Thank you.
Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is go on Twitter because this is where all the fans congregate and everything. So just type in whoever you want to meet's name and then the city that you're in. So I'm in Hong Kong. So this is where lots of people will be talking about like flight information and things like that. So honestly, the airport is your best bet when you're trying to meet your fave because it is the least invasive place and it's just like a warm welcome. Like they're landing in a new city and you're just there to be like, yo, what's up? We welcome you here. And it's just nicer than just like straight up showing up to their hotel, and it's an easier place to meet them. You can also search for celeb flight info accounts on Twitter. These are accounts that are run by people who somehow know inside information for people's flights. Like you can see Zac Efron, Camila, Charlie Puth, like somehow they just have this information and then they will DM you if you're picked out of a pool of people. And it would save a lot of energy for you, a lot of time, because you won't have to find out by yourself. However, it is definitely not necessary. All you need to do is stay updated. So here, Shawn was coming to Hong Kong from Bangkok. So just keep an eye out for photos of him with fans at the airport that he's coming from. So for me, we saw the photos come out at around like 3 p.m. so we knew that he was in Bangkok airport at 3 p.m. So we estimated like if his flight is departing at 3 or 4 p.m. he'll be in Hong Kong at around 6 or 7. So the next thing is also super important. You need to stay updated like live through Snapchat and Instagram stories with the people who are traveling with the person you're trying to meet. So this is Shawn Mendes' photographer, so I followed him on Instagram stories. Then you can kind of be like, oh, they are on their way to the airport maybe, or maybe like an hour ago they were doing something, like, you know, the info is there. The next thing is super important. This is a great opportunity to make friends. So I found these two girls who were also looking for flight information on Twitter. So I tweeted at them and I was like, do you want to partner up? And then one of them made a group DM for us. And without these two girls, I would not know when to show up to the airport because they found specific tweets and information that I didn't find myself. Like this one. Somehow this person knew that Shawn was going to depart at around 3 p.m. from Bangkok. That was like my saving grace because I was about to show up to the airport at like 10 a.m. And it's just such a good opportunity overall to meet some new friends in your city. Like we got to meet each other at the airport and we spent hours together and they're so kind. I love them. Okay, so I show up to the airport around 4:30 p.m. and by then there are already a few girls waiting at the gate for Shawn. So at the Hong Kong airport, there's Terminal 1, which like everybody has to come out of. But there's two gates, Gate A and Gate B. We assumed that he would come out of Gate A because we're just assuming that he was going to be on this specific flight. Turns out we were wrong. We didn't know that. So as the hours pass by, we're waiting at Gate A still, and more people start showing up, and like everyone's getting noisy and talking. You can kind of feel that atmosphere like buzzing up. I was like fangirling. Adrenaline was running through my veins. I'm waiting at the railing with my girl Andrea and this guy that we just met.
My palms are sweaty. My arms are heavy. Mom, spaghetti.
I'll look at A, you look at B.
Okay, I'll look at B.
I'll look at A.
Okay.
Props to him. He's 26 years old. He was probably like the only person there who was like above 20 years old. And he came all by himself, so I was like, props to him. My phone starts to die because I forgot to bring a mobile charger. If you meet your fave, you're gonna be at the airport for a long time probably, so remember to bring your mobile charger, bring water. But luckily the guy had a mobile charger and he was super nice and let me use it for a while. And we were looking at the TV monitors that kind of like screen who's coming out of gate, And every time we saw like a white guy or someone who was tall, we were like, oh my god, Shawn.
Don't do that ever again. I was like,
it was never him. 1 hour passed, 2 hours passed, 3 hours passed. I was losing my patience. All of a sudden, when I was least expecting it, people start screaming, like dead ass screaming and running towards gate B.
you can have your being back.
Sure?
What? What are you talking about? Oh my god, what? Andrea, let's go!
I'm so confused. I'm like, wait, what is this? A false alarm? Like, I for sure thought that he was gonna come out of gate A, but I'm like, I'm taking no chances. I'm meeting Shawn. So I unplug the charger. I give it to the guy. I'm like, just go. I run, honey. Oh my god! I think everybody in the airport who's not waiting for Shawn is like hella confused right now, but we're like screaming, running, and my backpack feels like it's 100 pounds. Finally, we make it to the other side of the airport to gate B, and we hear Shawn's security guard go, "If you're here for Shawn Mendes, line up." And I'm like, his bodyguards lead us outside into like this corridor outside the airport, and they tell us all the things that we can and can't do. I have to say, his security is awesome at like organizing things, because there were a lot of us. There were like over 100 of us, and they organized us in like less than 2 minutes, but they were low-key scary. So they're like, only selfies, no autographs, and all the gifts come to the security guard so that they'll give it to Shawn later. And then after they're done telling us this, we go back inside to the airport in a single file line, and y'all, it starts.
Hi!
That's alright. Is he gonna walk the line? Yes, get ready. Alright.
Do I give my gift to you?
Yeah, any gift's gonna be
Like 20-30 feet away, we see, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Geoff Warburton is one of Shawn's bandmates, but like his whole band is just standing around him.
Oh my god.
And finally, Shawn comes out, and I'm just gonna play the rest of the video and you'll see.
Oh my god. 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 He's so tall. This is insane, y'all. I've been dreaming of this moment. Oh my god. What am I gonna say? I'm gonna say your music means a lot to me. I'm gonna try to say something, but
everyone has to stay this way.
Thank you.
hi, your music means a lot to me.
Thank you.
That doesn't even feel real. What the heck just happened? Oh my god. Y'all. I don't know if I should go home. I know. He was so perfect up close. I touched his shoulder. I know. I hugged him. I was like, what is going on?
Enough of that annoying squealing of mine. That was the funnest day ever, and I still can't believe I actually got to meet him. He's been one of my favorite artists since I was like 14 years old. Shawn was obviously so sweet. He went around to meet every single person, even though there were a bunch of us, like a lot. And you know, he just got off of a flight, so he must have been kind of tired. So that was like really awesome of him. He didn't have to do that at all. Oh my god, I'm like still fangirling even though it's been 3 days. I still can't stop thinking about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it helped you with what to expect if you're meeting your fave soon, or how to go about it and how to find some information online. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye!